Well, China is, of course, all set to showcase a military parade. And then right now, what you see right now, we're cutting live to Beijing, where China is holding a military parade to mark the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, commemorating 8 decades since Japan's surrender. The parade that is taking place in central China is being attended by more than 20 world leaders.
升国旗，唱国歌。请坐下。请中共中央总书记、中华人民共和国主席、中央军委主席习近平同志发表重要讲话。
全国同胞们，尊敬的各位国家元首、政府首脑和国际组织代表，尊敬的各位来宾，
distinguished guests,
全体受阅将士们，
all officers and soldiers participating in the
朋
parade,
友们，
comrades and
今
friends.
天我们
Today,
隆重集会，
we gather here to
纪
solemnly
念中国人民
commemorate
抗日
the
战
80th
争
anniversary of the victory of the
及
Chinese
世界
People's
反法
War of
战争
resistance against the
胜利
Japanese
80 周
aggression
年
and the World Anti-Fascist War.
共同铭记历史，
It is an occasion for us to remember history,
珍
honor
爱
fallen
和
heroes,
平，
cherish
开
peace,
创未来。
and create a better future.
我代表中共中央、
On behalf of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, the National People's
国
Congress,
务院、
the State Council,
全国政协、
the National Committee of the Chinese People's
中央
Political
军委
Consultative Conference, and the Central Military Commission,
向全国
I would like to pay high tribute to our veteran soldiers and
老
comrades,
同志、
patriots,
爱国人士
and officers who fought in the war of resistance against Japanese aggression,
向为中国人民抗日战争胜利
and to the Chinese nationals
做出
from home
重大
and
贡
abroad
献的
who made important
海内
contributions
外
to
中
our
华儿女
victory.
致以崇高敬意，向支援
I would also like to
和
express
帮助过
my sincere
中
thanks
国人民
to
抵抗侵略的外国政
foreign
府
governments
和国
and
际友
friends
人，
that supported and assisted the Chinese people in resisting aggression.
向参加今天大会的
I also extend a warm welcome
表示
to our guests
热烈
from
欢
around the
迎
world who are with us today.
同志们、朋友们，
Comrades and friends,
中国人民抗日战争
the Chinese People's War of resistance against the Japanese aggression was the great war fought with tenacity
在中
and
国
valor.
共产党倡导建立的
Under the banner of the
抗日民族统一
National
战线
United
旗下
Front against Japanese aggression, established at the initiative of the Communist Party of China, the Chinese people stood up to fight the formidable enemy with an iron will
取得
and formed a great war with flesh and blood to defend the nation and ultimately achieved the first complete victory in resisting foreign aggression in modern times.
中国人民抗日战争
The Chinese People's War of resistance against the Japanese aggression was an important part of the World Anti-Fascist War.
中国人民以巨大的
With huge national sacrifice, the Chinese people
为拯救
made
人类
major
文明
contributions
保
to
卫
saving
世界
human
和平
civilization and
做
safeguarding
出了
world
重大
peace.
贡献。历史警示我们，
History cautions us
人类命运兴
that
起与共，
humanity rises and falls together
各个国家、各个民族
only when all countries and nations
和睦相处，
treat each other
守
as
望
equals,
相助，
coexist in
才
peace,
能维
and
护
support
共
each
同
other,
安全，
can we uphold common
消灭
security,
战争根源，
eradicate the root cause of
不
war,
让历史悲剧
and prevent
重演。
the recurrence of historical tragedies.
同志们、朋友们，
Comrades and friends,
中华民族是不畏强暴
the，Chinese nation is the great nation that is never intimidated by any bullies
当年
and always values
面对
independence
正
and
义与
forges
邪
ahead.
恶，光明
In the
与
past,
黑
when
暗，
faced with critical struggles
进
between
步与
good and
反动
evil,
的
light
生
and
死
darkness,
较量，
progress and reaction, the Chinese
中
people
国人民同仇
rallied
敌忾，
together to defy
奋起
the
反
enemy.
抗，为国家生存而战，
They fought for the
为
survival
民
of the
族复
country,
兴而战，
for the rejuvenation of
为
the
人
Chinese
类
nation,
正义而
and
战。
for justice of the whole humanity.
今天，人类又面临
Today,
和平还是战争
humanity again has to choose between peace and war, dialogue and confrontation, win-win cooperation and zero-sum game. The Chinese people firmly stand on the right side of history and the progress of human civilization. We will remain committed to the path of peaceful development and join hands with all peoples around the world in building a community with a shared future for humanity. The Chinese People's Liberation Army has been and will always be the heroic armed forces that the party and the people can fully trust and rely on. All service members should faithfully perform their sacred duties, speed up the building of a world-class military, and firmly safeguard China's sovereignty, unity, and territorial integrity. All service members should provide strategic support for the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation and make greater contributions to the peace and development of the world. History carries the legacy of the past and inspires the future. On a new journey in a new era, the Chinese people of all ethnic groups should, under the strong leadership of the Communist Party of China, follow Marxism-Leninism, Mao Zedong thought, Deng Xiaoping theory, the theory of three represents, and the scientific outlook on development, and fully implement the thoughts on socialism with Chinese characteristics for the new era. We should stay firmly on the path of socialism with Chinese characteristics and carry forward the great spirit of the war of resistance. We should press ahead with enterprise and resolve, and advance in unity the cause of building China into a great country on all fronts and realizing great national rejuvenation through China's modernization. The great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation is irresistible. The noble cause of peace and development of humanity will prevail.